Welcome back to Restore Thrive. We are talking about advanced hip exercise. Whether you're in a rehab stage or you're just trying to warm up, this is going to be a great exercise to challenge you guys. So let's go over first what we're talking about here. We're really talking about this whole complex around the hip, the pelvis, and the trunk. And these things work together to create stability. So regardless of what we do, whether we just like to walk or we run or we're a field sport athlete where we have to cut, decelerate, accelerate, change direction, what we see a lot of times is training doesn't encapsulate that three-dimensional motion and stability that your body uses when you're out on just the open field or in space. So one of the exercises that we've seen prescribed a lot to improve glute strength and strength through the front of the quads is what we call a tall kneeling sit back, where we're just basically bringing our hips back, trying to keep our chest upright, use our glutes to really drive that motion. And we think that's a great starting place, but what we see is a lot of times people skip from this position to standing, and what we miss is that challenge of frontal plane, side to side stability, and rotary plane, that rotating type of motion as well. So we've got a real simple intervention for you. What you're going to do is you're going to use a little yoga block. You can use a pillow, a pad, something to put under your knee that's going to make it challenging for you to keep your pelvis level. So if I've got this yoga block under my knee, my left side of my pelvis is dropped, I've got to now actively pull my pelvis up by using this right side. And what I want to do is think about those same cues that I would do in a tall kneeling sit back. So I'm squeezing my butt, pulling my pelvis underneath me a little bit, and when I sit back, I want to stay tall with my upper body, and then I want to drive through my hip, squeeze my butt to come back up. And you can see I'm shaking a little bit with this already. So I worked a few of these earlier today before my workout, and what this does is really trains that single leg stability. You can see I'm really struggling not to push my hip out to the side or side bend my upper body. So we want to really try to prioritize that nice tall upright trunk position, sitting straight back towards the heels, just a couple inches back, and then I'm going to squeeze my butt to try to get back forward. So we call that just a single leg hip drive or hip extension drive. This is, again, a great way to really prep right and left side individually to get strong and stable before you get on your feet and start squatting, start walking, start running. Give that one a try. Let us know what you think, guys. We'll talk to you again soon.